Good morning, student. We have completed the half lecture of the fifth lesson. Okay, we will start from electron. Our first topic will be electron. So let's start. Electron is a negatively charged subatomic particle and it is denoted by symbol E. Each electron carries one unit of negative charge minus E. Okay, we have studied the proton. Now electron. इलेक्ट्रॉन जो रहता है वो नेगेटिवली चार्ज रहता है और सब एटॉमिक का पार्ट रहता है. एटॉमिक के छोटे से दूसरे पार्ट रहते हैं उसको इसलिए सब एटॉमिक पार्टिकल्स नाम दिया गया और इट इज़ डिनोटेड बाय ई माइनस. ओके, नॉट ई प्लस, इट इज़ डिनोटेड बाय ई माइनस एंड नेगेटिव चार्ज, दैट्स वाई इट इज़ द -1. ई मीन्स one electron. Mass of electron is 18,000 times less than the that of hydrogen atom. Okay, it is the smallest. Less than 18,000 times means the, according to the hydrogen atom, it is smallest than 18,000 times than hydrogen atom. Therefore the mass of the electron is to be treated as a negligible. Okay, electrons mass is treated as negligible because ना के बराबर रहता है, क्योंकि वो हाइड्रोजन सबसे स्मॉलेस्ट पार्ट एटम है, उससे भी 18,000 टाइम लेस ये इलेक्ट्रॉन रहते हैं, इसलिए इसका जो मास है उसको नेग्लिजिबल बताया है. इलेक्ट्रॉन इज द एक्स्ट्रा न्यूक्लियर पार्ट रिवॉल्व इन द डिस्क्रीट ऑर्बिट अराउंड द न्यूक्लियस. Okay, electron is the extra nuclear part, means it is not in the nucleus, it is the around the nucleus. Okay, the orbit became three dimensional in the nature. The term shell is used instead of the term orbit. The energy of the electron is determined by a shell in which is present. Okay, what is said here, the electron is outside the nucleus and it is like a shell or an orbit. Okay, in which the electron is revolving around, it is known as the shell. Okay, how much the electron energy is also depend on the shell in which it is present. The number of electron in the extranuclear part is equal to the number of proton in the nucleus Z. Therefore electric charge are balanced and atom is electrically neutral. What is said, it is in the extranuclear part electron is there, it is a same number of the proton, that's why the any electric charge or the things which atoms are there, it is the electron neutral because both proton and electron are in the same proportion. Now what is given here, the mass of an electron being negligible, therefore the mass of an atom is mainly due to the proton and neutron it is in its nucleus. Okay, proton and neutron are present in the nucleus and both form the nucleons. Okay, and at the same time there is the same mass present in the around the nucleus, it is an electron. The total number of proton and neutron is an atom is the atomic mass number. Okay, total number of proton and neutron is known as the atomic mass number and it is denoted by A. Okay, the number is denoted by symbol A. Okay, atomic mass number is denoted by A and atomic number is denoted by Z. Now the convention to denote the atomic symbol, atomic number and mass number are together is shown as follows. Okay, see, symbol A upon Z means, symbol means, for example, conventional symbol is given here, carbon 12 upon 6. Okay, the atomic mass number is A and atomic number is Z. Okay, the atomic mass number of carbon is 12 and atomic number is 6. The proton number of what is given by the atomic number and atomic mass number, the number of proton in the carbon is 6 and the mass of carbon is 12 because the atomic proton is in the 6 form and neutron is also in the 6, that's why the both are begin 12. Okay, and the number of electron, what is meant, the mass of the number is 6, that's why it is 12 and upon 6. Okay, see here, see given form this, it is also known the nucleus of the carbon content 12 minus 6 is equal to 6 neutron. Okay, 12 atomic mass number is there and in the atomic mass number there is the two things is there, proton also and neutron also. So, okay, then the 6 proton is there, the 12 minus 6, that will be the 6 remaining, therefore 6 will be the neutron and 6 will be the proton. Now what is given here, the symbol used of the oxygen is O, therefore there are 8 proton and 8 neutron in its nucleus. From the determine the atomic number Z and mass number A of the oxygen arranged in the conventional symbol. What is the, it will be the 16 upon 8. Okay, 16 upon 8, Z atomic number Z and atomic mass number is A. Okay, means O Z upon A. Here the distribution of the electron is given here. Distribution of the electron as per the Bohr's atomic model, electron revolve in the stable shell This shell have a definite energy. The shell nearest to the nucleus is called the first shell. Okay, the shell which is nearest to the nucleus is known as the first shell. Okay, you have the studied in the seventh standard. K, L, M, N shell are the four shell are you studied in the first, which is starting to the nucleus. Okay, it is the K shell, then next L shell, third M shell, and fourth is the N shell. That's why it's the number is given from 1 2 3 4. Okay, and formula is also given here, 2n square. Okay, formula 2n square is given here. The symbol is n is used. Okay, the next shell is called the second shell and the symbol n is used. What I said here, that is given here. The shell are referred to the symbol KLMN corresponding to the ordinal number n equal to 1 2 3 4, and the maximum number of electron shell can be contained as obtained by the formula. Okay, this is not in the KLMN shell. Beyond this KLMN shell there is the many shell are present. Okay, because the 118 total element is present, it is cannot be fixed in this 4 shell. Okay, we have to use the more shells. So the formula for that we can here given the 2n square. Okay, here see, complete the table here given the shell symbol and n, formula 2n square, and the number of electron. Here what is given, K, L, M, N shell is given. Number 1 L, the number will be 2, M number will be 3, N number will be 4. So in the formula 2 into 1 square is equal to 2 only. Therefore the total number of electron present in the K shell will be 2. Second L, 2 into n number will be 2, therefore 2 square is 4, 4 into 2 8. Therefore in the L the number of electron will be 8. Here M the number is 3, that's why 2 into 3 square means 9. 9 into 2 will be the 18. Okay, the number of electron will be 18 in the M shell. And N there the number will be 4, that's why 2 into 4 square, 4 square is equal to 16, 16 to the 32. The total number of electron present in the N shell is the 32. So the K will be 2, L will be 8, M will be 18, and N will be 32. So like this all the shell have the maximum number of electron present in that shell. Now what is given, the electronic configuration of the element. Okay, we have seen that the 2 8 18 32 electron can be accommodated in the shell K, L, M, N shell respectively. Okay, what I said here, the 2 in the K shell, 8 in the L shell, M in the 18, and 32 in the N shell are present. Total maximum number of it cannot be more than that. Okay, it can be less than that but not more than that. In the maximum capacity of that shell, the electron in an atom are distributed in the shell according to their maximum capacity. The shell-wise distribution of the electron in the atom of an element is called an electronic configuration of that element. Okay, which it is present in the form of the if it have 3 electron, then it will be 2 in the K shell and 1 remaining will be in the L shell. Okay, the electron configuration is written as the 2 comma 1. We will study the further. See here down it will show here each electron has the definite energy as per the shell in which it present. The electron in the first shell K is the lowest energy of the electron in the subsequent shell goes on increasing with the ordinal number of the shell. The electronic configuration of the element in such that energy of the electron together is the maximum possible. What is given here, the K shell have the lowest energy. Okay, how the shell is increases, the energy will be increase of the atom. Okay, energy of the electron is also goes increasing how the shell is adding in that atom. Electron get placed in the shell in the accordance with the maximum capacity of the electron shell in an atom and the increasing order of energy. Let us now look at the electronic configuration. Here the electronic configuration given here, we have to fill this. See, first atom is given, then symbol, third electronic number atom, third distribution of electron in the shell symbol, and fourth is given, fifth is given electronic configuration. Okay, in the nuclear form. Hydrogen, first hydrogen, it is the electronic atom is the 1, it will present in the K shell only because K shell capacity, maximum capacity is 2, it have only 1, then the K shell will be 1, so electronic configuration will be 1. Here second helium atom will be 2, so K shell it will complete its shell. Okay, 2, here the electronic configuration will be 2. Now lithium, what is given, lithium here 3 is given. Okay, see here the 3 means it have two maximum shell in the K, that's why it's given the 2 and remaining one is given in the L shell. Okay, and here the number will be 2 comma 1. Therefore same in the carbon. Okay, carbon have the 6 atom, that's why it K in the K there will be only 2 maximum and remaining 6 minus 2 is equal to 4, then L it will be 4. So here the electronic configuration will be 2 comma 4. Here N nitrogen is 7, so 7 it is written is the 7, it is written will be 2, and here 5. Okay, then it is 2 comma 5. Same all the oxygen, nitrogen, fluorine, neon, sodium, chlorine, argon, bromine, all will be written as same as. Okay, in the K shell there will be 2, in the L shell there will be 8, and it will be remaining come in the M shell. Okay, and the one is most main important thing, if your M shell will be not completed, okay, if not 18 will be there in the M shell, it will be converted into automatically 8. Okay, in the K shell there will be 2, L shell there will be 8, and in M shell there will be 8 only. If it will not completed full capacity, maximum capacity, okay, then it will be in the M shell there will be 8, and further remaining electron will be in the N shell. Okay, therefore it is be like that, 2 comma 8 comma 8 comma and something remaining 2 3 or anything. Okay, now further what is given here, electronic configuration of some element. The electronic configuration in the numerical form contains the number separated by commas. Okay, what is written here, the electronic configuration numerical form contains the number separated by comma. Here we have seen here 2 comma 1, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4, it will be remain here and separated by comma. Here the number indicate the electron number in the shell, which is increasing order of the energy. For example, electronic configuration of sodium is 2 comma 8 comma 1, means total 11 electron is present in the sodium, but it is written as the 2 comma 8 comma 1, 2 in the K shell, 8 in the L shell, and 1 is the remaining in the M shell. Okay, the electronic configuration of an atom can also be represented by shell diagram as shown in the figure 5.8. Okay, here the 5.8 is given. See, if the it is written here the electron configuration and the valency and electronic configuration. What is the means by valency? It is shown, we have seen in the last chapter, the valency means the number of chemical bond formed by an atom. We also saw the general, the valency of element remain constant in its compound. Okay, last which is there, that is known as the valency. Okay, in the last shell the number of atom is present is known valency atom. What is given, hydrogen one atom is there, it is have the K shell, one element. Helium there is 2, so in the K shell there is the 2 electron is revolving. Okay, these balls are like an electrons. In the carbon there is the 6 electron, so in the first shell K shell there is the 2 electron revolving around the atom nucleus, and the remaining 4 revolving in the L shell. Okay, this how the shell is defined. Okay, in the sodium there is the KLM shell is given here, 2 comma 8 comma n. What is read we first, sodium has the 11 electron, so here the K shell 2, L shell 8, and M shell 1 electron revolving around the nucleus of the sodium. Now what is the skeleton fluid is? Okay, here what is given, the concept regarding valency of an element, chemicals bond in the compound classified from the electronic configuration atom from the chemical bond by using the electron to its outermost shell. The valency of atom is determined the configuration in the outermost shell. What is given here, by when the electronic configuration, okay, when the chemical bond is compound get chemically bond, we can attach two chemicals. Okay, the outermost shell which has transferred the electron from one shell to the another shell, that shell is known as the valency. Okay, valency shell, and the number of shell is present is known as valency electron. So here given, therefore the outermost shell is called the valency shell, and the number of electron in the outermost shell are called the valency electron. It can be seen that the valency of an atom is related to the number of valency electron in that atom. Let us first look at the element helium and neon. Atom of the both these gaseous element do not combine with any other atom. These elements are chemically inert. It means that their valency is 0. What is given here? The valency, when the valency will be 0, it cannot combine with the any other chemical. Okay, it cannot form the chemically bond with the any other chemical. Okay, cannot form the chemical bond with any other chemical. So it is the in the 0, that's why it is known as the inert gases, helium and neon. Okay, and if the outermost shell is totally filled, like the 2 helium here the outmost shell is the 2, that's why it cannot be combined with any other chemical, because its outermost shell is totally filled. If the outermost shell is not filled, then it will chemically combine with any other chemical, so the chemical bond is created. Now what is given here? Helium atom contain two electron which are accommodated in the first shell. Okay, what I tell you? Helium has only one k shells and contain electron, and the same is also the outermost shell. The electron capacity 2n square of the k shell is 2. This indicates that the outermost shell of helium is completely filled. It is said that the helium has the electron duplet. Okay, what is said? It is known as the electron duplet because there is a two electron present in the helium. The electronic configuration of inert gas neon contains shell K and L. Valency shell of the neon, the electron capacity L shell is 8, and the 5.7 show that the valency shell of the neon is completely filled. Here also neon, the completely means K and L, it have the 10. Okay, 10 electron is present. K shell is also completely filled and L shell is also completely filled. Okay, its capacity is 8, that's why it completely filled its electron. So its valence shell is completely filled, that's why it cannot be react with another. Okay, it completes its octet. Okay, because 8 electron is present in the shell, that's why it is known as the electron octet. His first is known as the electron duplet helium, and neon is said as the electron octet. Okay, both things you have to understand. It will come in the exam in the fill in the blanks. Neon is known, helium is known as the electron duplet, and neon is said to be electron octet. Now further what is said, argon is an inert gas having the electron in the shell K, L and M. The electron capacity of M shell is the 18, 2 into n square, so 2 into 3 square is equal to 18. However, the argon there are only 8 electron in the valency shell M. See in the table 5.7. Okay, what is given? The 18, but here the 18 is not fixed. L shell 8 electron is present. It means there are the 8 electron in the valency shell of the inert gas, that is an electron octet. From it understood that the valency is 0. What is I told you, if it will not have the 18 total 18 element, but 8 element is present, then also it can complete its octet. Okay, it can complete its shell. It's completed shell, that's why it have 8 electrons, that's why its valency is also 0, and it is also known as the electron octet or duplet is completed. Okay, now electronic configuration of the electron element other than inert gases so that they do not have electron octet or their electron octet are incomplete. Regarding hydrogen, it can say that the electron duplet is incomplete. According to this, remaining of electron octet or an inert gases, all the different gases or the element which are present in the this are electronic duplet. Hydrogen is taken in the example. Hydrogen have the only one electron, it cannot be completed. Okay, electron duplet is not completed, it is incomplete. Now what is given here, atom of an element except inert gases have tendency to combine with other atom, meaning that they have a non-zero valency. Okay, what is given here, the tendency which combine to the other atom means that the valency is not 0. Okay, it have the last shell is not completely filled. You have seen from the formula of the molecule formed by the combination of the hydrogen, for example H2HCl, and the valency of hydrogen is 1. The electronic configuration of hydrogen show that there is a 1 electron less than complete duplet state. Okay, what is given here, hydrogen have the 1 electron in the outermost shell, means the K shell, and it have one more shell for one more electron for completing its shell. So hydrogen 1 electron is less than the complete its duplet state. Okay, duplet means 2 electron have the completed, it will be less than 1. Okay, because 1 is present, 1 is remaining. This number 1 matches with the valency of hydrogen is also 1. Moreover, it learned that the electron configuration sodium 281 has the 1 electron in the valency shell and the valency. What is given here, the sodium also have the 1 electron in the electronic configuration. Sodium we have learned here 2, 8, 1. That's why it is also not fully filled. Of the sodium is also one as the seen from molecular formula NaCl, NaH, etc. It is meant that the sum electron between the valency of element in the number of electron in the valency cell. What is given here, the remaining one in which the one electron is remaining in the outermost shell, it will combine with the same element which required one element to complete its shell. Okay, so sodium Na is given, Na is required only one electron for completed cell, so it will be combined with those element which have only in the last it will be have only one electron. So sodium and chlorine and hydrogen have the only one electron remaining in the outermost shell, it will combine with the Na. Okay, sodium. Now what is given here, The following table 5.9 show the molecular formula of the valency. Okay, electron configuration is given here. Symbol of the element HCl. Okay, here the molecular formula of compound is HCl. Valency of the element is 1. Okay, valency of the element is 1 because 1 is remaining. Electronic configuration of element will be also 1. The number of valence electron will be x is equal to 1. Okay, 8 minus 1 is equal to 8 minus 1 is equal to 7. Now Cl, HCl, what is down given? HCl, chlorine have only the valency element is 1, 2 comma 8 comma 7, 7 in the valency electron. 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. That's why the valency of element is the 1. Neon, no compound is there. Okay, neon single is there, no compound, because it valency is filled totally. Fluorine, HF. Okay, here the fluorine also required one valency of element. Here one will be required. Electronic configuration of the element is 2 comma 8 comma 8 2 comma 8 comma 7, and one is fluorine is required. Same all the sodium, magnesium, chlorine and aluminum is required. Here the carbon, methane is given. So carbon we have to combine 4. Okay, here the carbon required 4 valency electron in the outermost shell. That's why hydrogen, 4 hydrogen is taken for combining, because one hydrogen give to the carbon. That's why 4 hydrogen give its total carbon to complete its octet. Okay, this is cut. Now what is given here? Element Z, hydrogen 1, carbon 6, sodium 11, chlorine 17 and nitrogen 7. Number of electrons the outermost shell will be as same, 1 6 1 4 1 17 7 and 7 nitrogen, there will be 5. Okay, outermost shell means the remaining minus by the its shell, K shell, L shell, M shell, remaining will be the outermost shell. Okay, now third, what is given here? So read it's the number of electrons. Some element is given here. By using it, write the electronic configuration. Okay, here the tell, write the electronic configuration. So lithium, there will be 2 comma 1, carbon there will be 2 comma 4, magnesium there will be 2 comma 8 comma 2, and in the oxygen there will be 2 comma 6. Number of the valency electron in the outermost shell means 2 comma 1, there will be 1. That's why valence electron be 1. In the carbon 6 2 comma 4, the 4 will be its valency electron. In the 12 2 comma 8 comma 2, 2 will be in the outermost shell, so number of valence electron will be 2. In oxygen there will be 2 comma 6, so 6 will be its valency electron, and same will be the valencies. Okay, here isotope is given. We will study the isotope and this nuclear reactor in the next chapter. Okay, here the chapter will be okay. Okay student, bye.